little bit better. I'm going to do that at the bottom too. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to be showing you how to get a YouTube profile just like this, and this. You see them everywhere and you always wanted one. Well, you're in the right place because I'm going to show you how to make one today. Okay, so go to the first link in the description and it's going to lead you straight to photopea.com. This is where I'm going to be making my YouTube profile. This is where you should go if you want to make yours. Okay, so next find a really cool YouTube profile, something like that. I'm going to leave this one in the link in the description as well. This is Unspeakable, you may know him. This is his profile and I'm going to try and recreate something similar. So first thing you're going to do is press new project, then go to the left over here and click YouTube profile. Then you're going to go set the background to transparent and click create. Once you've done that, you can add your logo and you're good to go. Okay, so I've just added Unspeakable's logo here and I'm going to leave that in the description as well. If you want to make your profile, this is a good template to use. So first you're going to maximize this, just set it really big, something like that size. Then you're going to get a paintbrush and you're just going to use the default size and you can see I'm making marks over here. So what you want to do is create a new layer. Just go on to, there'll be background on this layer. You go on the background layer and you can make whatever you want. So just trace around the outside of this black here. So just go around the outside, make sure to get some shoulders, some eyes, whatever. Just copy the big black lines.
3 hours later.
Okay, so I've just gone and done that. I've gone a little further on, but yeah, here's the Unspeakable logo. I'm just going to move that right out the way. I've gone around and done all the black outlines. I've added a few more things in, but I'm going to show you what to do next. So, if you want to add a mouth or a beak or whatever it is, you can do that. It's really simple. Just do the same again. Get your paintbrush. Just, hold down shift to make straight lines like this. And then you can curve the top like this. Hold shift, keep holding shift and go smaller and then bigger and bigger. And it makes a nice curvy shape for you to use. Next, eyes, customize them however you want. But what I've done here is gone around the edge in black, filled in the center with white, made a black square here. Then I've got a nice pink color and gone around the eyes like here. Then you go here, you right click, you press ellipse and then you hold shift and drag it to make whatever size you want. You come up here, fill, make sure it's filled with white. Stroke has an X through it, that should be the default, but if it's not, just make sure that is. And then you can add different sizes. To resize them, all you need to do is press this button up here and then you can free drag that around. Press shift if you want it to stay the shape. Okay, so once you've done that, you can keep adding elements. I'll come back once I've done a bit more. And just a really useful tip, this eyedropper is the fifth one down. If you click on that, click on a colour you want, go back to your paintbrush here, 7th down, and you can use that and it will keep the colour. And it's just very useful, that's a cool tip. So I'm just dragging these eyes around. You can go one place, you can put them back, you can mess around. Just have a bit of fun with it and adjust it to your likings. Okay, so I've just finished up the eyes. Now I'm going to go onto the face and add some detail. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this paint bucket tool. I'm going to go down here to the bottom and select a nice bright red colour for my skin. And I'm going to click on here. Oh goodness. Okay, so some problem here. Nothing to worry about. You just make a second layer if you can and go over it with the go over the background stuff. Make sure there's a big, almost like a nice simple box that just goes around the big black line. Get a nice big colour here and just fill this in. I don't know why this is not working, but yeah, here we go. So let's just colour this in. Okay, now I've done an outline. Let's see if it fills in. There we go. And next you just want to get a nice big size there for your pen and just go over all these last parts here. But as you can see, this is looking very nearly complete. Just a few things to go. Okay, so this is looking pretty cool, but there's no definition between colours. It just looks really plain. So let's get Unspeakable back in here, and I'll show you what he's done. So for around here and here, he's added shading, which is exactly what I'm going to be showing you how to do right now. Okay, so for the first step, you're just going to go to this here, click on it, and move it down a little bit, just making a slightly lighter colour. You're going to come over to here, so just for somewhere like this, just down here. If you want, you can make the size a bit bigger. I might do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add the darker shading now. So I've got my darker colour, make sure it's darker than this one, and you're just going to come over to edges like that. That's a little bit better. Let's see where the dark tones are. So make sure they're opposing the light tones. So if the light tone is on this side here, you're going to want it over here for the dark tone, and maybe around here too. We'll see. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with this. I think I might want to add a few more things to the forehead, and then I'll show you how to add a cool background to the image. Okay, so I might add a lighter layer in as well. Okay, so I think that's a really nice touch to it. It just makes everything look a little bit better. I'm going to do that at the bottom too. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Now that that's done, let's see what we can do for a background. So we can finally get rid of this. Now, we're going to right click on that, go up to the top, blending options, outer glow, click the tick box, click on it, and then go right to white. Press opacity, go right up to 100, click right at the top here, screen to normal, spread 100, and change this to about 15. Okay, maybe let's go for 20. Don't know, whatever works, find it. So I'm gonna go for 17. Yeah, that should be good. That looks pretty good. 17 should be good, nice, and that is it. Now let's find a background. Okay, so just look for a background on Google, search it up, and then drag it onto your desktop. This is for Mac, by the way. And then you can drag it straight into here, resize it to your likings, just like this here. Looking nice. Now let's bring this right to the back. And we're very nearly done. Select all. Drag it to your likings. Okay, next click on it, go to image, adjustments, brightness, contrast, and you can make it a little bit brighter, turn the contrast up. So brightness about 50, contrast 100, whatever works, it just looks much nicer like that. Okay, go to filter, go to blur, and go for a Gaussian blur. Not quite sure how to pronounce that, but that's the one you want. Go for something like a 3 to a 5. For me that works best. And that's pretty much it. And if you want, you can just quickly grab the same colour and you can just get a nice big brush, make it all look quite scrappy, just go over the edges a bit, go with the background and keep going till you finish. You can let the background blur a bit just for effect, but this is pretty much it. Thanks for watching. There is your profile. I'm going to use this for my YouTube, and if you ever make your own, leave a link in the comments, and hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Goodbye.